Hello guys, hello, welcome. Akrazerd late night. Yeah, we're just doing a few things here. Tanks. Andre, welcome. We're taking a look at Tainted Magic. We're taking a look at Tainted Magic on Wraith. So yeah. What do you guys think is going to be the verdict here for him? Hello Tanks, hello Deflux, hello Pandadj, hello Andre, welcome guys, hello Don Mega. Oh yeah. So let's take a look here, guys. We're gonna take a look. So we will see. The math will not lie. Alright. Tainted Magic. Okay, so Tainted Magic. Hello, Deuce. I wish I could use Trader's Touch. That'd be completely broken. Okay, so it's a 7 CP universal card. 2 CP power. 1 CP mana regen. Leaving 5 or 4 CP passive. CP value cost. Include opportunity cost. The passive. So I'm trying to live stream some LG Pro gameplay. Don't hug the viewers. I use Hydroverse and Mindflow so I can publish shots every 1 second at full build. It can one-shot a lane minion. Nice. Okay, so we have let's see. Of their current health. Yeah. Enemies take 8% of their current health as damage over 4 seconds when struck by ability damage. So I want to maybe take a look. How did I do this otherwise? Yeah. It's only situated for Tank Buster is available. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Okay. How do we do this? Are you saying crit with 40 power points? What do you mean, Ray? Oh man, how do we look at Trader's Touch? I mean, Tainted Magic. How do we look at this? How do we look if Tainted Magic is... How do we compare? How do we compare Tainted... We need to see if... We need to see if that 8% of the current health is damage over 4 seconds is going to deal more damage than all of his other stuff. Okay. So let's do... How do we... Is it more relevant to reduce everything to... Is it more relevant to reduce everything to DPS? Use the hero with the least amount of health at level 15 to determine its minimum damage possible. Hello, Ryan. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. What brings you here? Hopefully, you guys enjoy. So let's just start. Let's just start with the 5 CP. 5 CP power equals 5 CP power equals 30 power. Okay, what else? Ray, my mic is off? No, it's not off. 30 power is going to equal... Oh, I know. I know what we can do. 30 divided by 6 seconds is 5 DPS. No ability pen. Nice dip. Nice. Cord, Thick Blood, Stinger Boost, Hydro. What other good utility? I don't kind of like the idea of Thick Blood on him. So 30 power times 0.6 divided by 1.2. 15. DPS on basic attack. No basic parry. Okay, so we've reduced it down to DPS. 5 CP of power. 5 CP of power. The 5 CP that you're spending, or the 5 CP of value that tainted behind tainted magic turns into 30 power. That 30 power turns into 5 DPS on his Knock Knock ability. And it turns into 15 DPS on his basic attack. So total potential DPS is 20. Total potential DPS is 20. His basic is a larger part of his kit, so I think the Hydra is the way to go. Last hit with a snipe and just auto from there. Yeah. $30 times 0.6. 18. Wait, 1.2. 15, yeah, there you go. The basic scaling is 0.6, yep. So the total potential DPS from not going into Tainted Magic is 20. So then we need to see what Tainted Magic... What's the potential DPS of Tainted Magic? Okay. So what if we go... What if we do this? Let's do this. Let's go... So we're going to... Assumption. Knock, knock every 6 seconds. So if knock knock is going to happen every 6 seconds, then... Let's go. What's the most health you've, or like what's the most health you've seen on somebody? I don't think I've seen above 3,400. I don't think I've seen somebody above 3,400. I should probably stop it at 3,500, eh? Aren't you, like, missing the point of average health curves over other builds? What do you mean? Sevarog? Even if you have 200 stacks, that's 600. Plus 30 stacks, 2,400. Plus his 1,400 base. 3,800. Yeah. No, that's 4,000. That's dumb. Nobody should be doing that. 3,500. We'll do that. So then the DPS is going to be average out over a 6-second period is going to be what? This times 0.08. That amount of damage over 6 seconds. Boom. If you attack a target with 1,500 health, with 1,500 health, 8% of their current health is damage over 4 seconds, so that's going to happen over 4 seconds. So that's 30. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what to do. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So, take a look. The DPS, interesting. So, right here I can zoom in for you guys. Faye! Oh, with the host! 14 viewers! Hey! Faye, how you doing? How's your stream? How are you doing? How are you? How's your stream? Was it awesome? Faye! Twas grand. Nice. That's awesome. She got lots of subs today. Nice. Awesome. You totally deserve it, Faye. I wish you all the best in a sustainable world for you. I really do. I wish you all the best. I wish you can have everything you need and to be happy and do the thing that you love. A sustainable world. I'm sorry. It's apparently late at night and I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of implications of this stuff. Aw. I say it because you deserve it. Shirley wants to kill Countess with all her being. Countess is, she's good in today's meta. Well, Wraith being popular this week. Faye's still being around. She can delete people. Yep. So... if you don't get Tainted Magic, you can get 20 DPS from extra from the passive. Now, when you take the passive part of Tainted Magic and consider that you can only apply it every 6 seconds, scaling as Knock Knock is 1. Then the DPS looks like this. Now, what the fuck am I doing up so late, honey? What are we doing up so late? I recorded a video and then I wanted to get Tainted Magic ready for recording tomorrow morning. Do I have a guide to do tomorrow morning? I have a Greystone deck and guide. Oh, interesting. I have a Greystone guide to do. Okay. So yeah. That's it. Isn't it? That's all that we have to do. Okay. So what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? This means Tainted Magic is only worth it when you're hitting... when targets are above 1500 health. There's no relevance in showing one the damage per hit. Ow. My eye's like burning. What'd I do? Ow. Okay, so conclusion then. Conclusions. Okay, so... is that a good way of looking at it? This is assuming... what if you're not...
Everything changes.
So what about overall total tainted magic damage. 1 usage. Okay, so... Okay. So then... Tainted Magic's hard. How the hell do you look at Tainted Magic? How the heck do you... How the heck do you... How do you... How are you supposed to... What? See, like... So, okay. So, without Tainted Magic, you could deal 48 damage or 20 DPS. So, 48 total damage or 20 DPS. So then, when a target is above 1500 health, Trader's Touch finally beats out his Knock Knock and his basic attack. Now... If you were to just if you were to just use your Knock Knock ability once, you could deal 30 damage, not having Trader's Touch, or Tainted Magic. I always say Trader's Touch. I'm really excited about Trader's Touch. See, it's so much better for poke damage. It's so much better. Look at this. Oh, 48. Sorry. Well, this is assuming you like the total damage of Tainted Magic. You're only going to really be, if you care about total damage, you're more thinking about burst and like stuff like that. So it's probably just you're just poking. Like you're a Gideon, you're just like, oh, I typed Trader's Touch. I typed Trader's Touch. Oh, Tainted Magic, jeez. If constantly using basic attacks and Knock Knock, Tainted Magic. We're focusing on the passive Panded. Because you can get that on other things too. Tainted Magic pays for itself when fighting itself against a 1500 health target. It constantly uses basic attacks and Knock Knock. Tainted Magic pays for itself against a 1500 health target. If poking down an enemy, Tainted Magic pays for itself. Tainted Magic profits on targets above 400 health. If poking down an enemy, Tainted Magic profits on targets above 400 health. I'm thinking Kallari. Yeah, no, I'm totally thinking Kallari. If constantly using basic attacks and Knock Knock, Tainted Magic pays for itself against a 1500 health target. If poking down an enemy, out of basic range, Tainted Magic profits on targets above 400 health. Yeah. So what this means is it's Tainted Magic is fantastic poke damage. What this means is Tainted Magic is not so fantastic in the constant basic attacking thing. That's what that means. So what are some other conclusions? $30 power each. Okay. Conclusion is to take Tainted Magic out of my frontline fighter frontline deck. Oh, that's a good thing, Whitney Tyler. Would this translate to other fighters? I guess not. I mean, if you can deal poke damage... If you can deal poke damage as a fighter, then yes. But I suppose... Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, baby! Did we just hit 1,000 subscribers? 10,000 subscribers? I did! Guys! $10,000 subscribers! 10,000 subscribers! Hey! I'm going to tweet this out. I'm going to tweet this out. You're going to go exclusive to YouTube? I don't think so. I don't know. Does that change? Does hitting 10,000 change? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tweet this out, hold on. Wow. Keep on growing. Thanks, Rogue. Thanks, Willie. Thanks, Frost. Thanks, Arid. The whole paid subscriber thing, like Twitch. What's she gonna do for 10K? What do you call it? Q&A. 10K subs. Who do I tag in my tweet? Frost. Said my name right? Frost. Nice. Crazy. 10,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. I never thought I would see the day. 10,000 freaking subscribers? I reached 1,000. I was like 1,000 actually, like, you know, Frost with a Z. LOL. Oh, I should Epic Games. I did Paragon, but I didn't do Epic Games. Okay, so more to come, Sylphin. Yeah, thanks, Jungle Boogie. That's awesome. Congrats, Sylphin. You were the first person I sent people to when they asked me about their decks. I'm sure many of us do. Thanks, famous stranger. You're a likable guy who does all the math, Joshua. Nice. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yes, I have tried. I do run Hydroverser on Crit. It's weird, but hey, it works. Chase. What else is there? There's nothing else to consider. There's nothing else to consider. Tainted Magic is reliable. Tainted Magic is reliable damage if you hit an ability. Tainted Magic is reliable damage if you hit an ability. Basic attacks are less so. Tainted Magic is reliable damage if you hit an ability. Basic attacks are less reliable in general. Hashtag like spike. Thanks, Gus. Flex, why don't you say that Tainted Magic is more effective on tanks and fighters? Has more value? Yeah. Yeah. Is very valuable. I want to make statements. Clear, objective statements. This poke damage is unreal. Like, look at this poke damage. Look at this poke damage. They just like, boom. And there's 180 health just gone. But sustained DPS is not so much. It's not so much. I mean, again, though, it's consistent. It's reliable. In sustained engagements... Fuck. 240 divided by what? 30? Against fighters and tanks, Tainted Magic can have 1.5 to 8 times as much value as power, depending on the engagement. No. It can have up to 8 times as much value as power, depending on the engagement. There. That is a factual statement. That is a factual statement. Against fighters and tanks, Tainted Magic can have up to 8 times as much value as power, depending on the engagement. 8 times as much value if you snipe a target, if you snipe, a tank from afar, and, like, no value whatsoever when they're at low health. I don't know what else to say. What are your plans for the birthday weekend? Nothing, Super Dave. Unfortunately, I'm I don't know. So Tainted Magic. It's a 7 CP universal card. It has 2 CP of power on the card, 1 CP of power on 1 CP of mana regen on the card, leaving 4 CP of passive as a cost for the passive on Tainted Magic. If you include the opportunity cost, that is 5 CP of value. That is there for the passive. The passive part is enemies take 8% of their current health as damage over 4 seconds when struck by ability damage. 5 CP of power turns into 30 power. 30 power there furthermore turns into 30 damage on its knock-knock ability, or 5 DPS if you keep on using it, etc., etc. 30 power also turns into 18 damage or 15 DPS on its basic attack. DPS not including basic pan or attack speed. The total potential damage DPS from the 5 power that you could be getting by not going for Tainted Magic is 48 damage or 20 DPS. Now in this... okay, so this is... I want this to be one analysis. And then... this one would be another one. Okay. Now when we crunch the numbers for Tainted Magic, we need to consider various amounts of health in order for that 8% to kind of inform us on that. Now the DPS, we are considering the fact that we're only going to really rely on our knock-knock to apply Tainted Magic. So what you have to do is because it only works for 4 seconds, you have to add those 2 seconds of it not working into the mix. So the DPS, when you spread it out over 6 seconds, is this for varying levels of health. Now, as you can see, you go up into an incredibly high amount of health against somebody like a tank or somebody like that. So Tainted Magic, as you can see, at 1500 health, finally reaches that 20 DPS that that you can otherwise get going into power when you knock and your basic, if you include both of those, using those as all the time. You can see that. So looks like in the sustained engagement, sort of, you're always using your basic attack, you're always using your knock ability, and using the power that you would have otherwise gotten. Looks like you have to always be hitting a target of 1500 health or more in order for Tainted Magic to pay off. Then we go down into just the poke damage scenario. You're just using your snipe to poke down targets. And obviously you can't use a basic attack. You can't, extract value from your power and et cetera, et cetera. So we basically just ignore the basic attack because you're out of range. You can't use it. So that 30 poke damage that you could otherwise get from 30 power by not going into Tainted Magic, we can see that all the target has to be only 400 health in order for Tainted Magic to pay off. So you can poke pretty much anybody down. You can poke anybody down and get tremendous value. So take a look at this. The 5 CP of power you could have gotten, dealing 30 damage on Knock Knock. Well, Tainted Magic is dealing, like, you know, against a carry at full health, 112 damage. So 3 times as much value. Basically, great poke damage potential, great poke value. Tremendous poke value, as you can see here. So, you know, against a target with 3,000 health, you land a snipe. Not only are you doing that snipe, but you're also doing 240 extra damage just from Tainted Magic. So some conclusions. If constantly using basic attacks and Knock Knock, you're right in the fray, you know, on the back lines, firing away. Tainted Magic pays for itself only against a 1,500 health target or more. Doesn't sound too great. A lot of heroes, that's right around where their health is, so that doesn't necessarily sound overly viable. But if you are poking down an enemy out of basic range, basic attack range, Tainted Magic profits on targets above 400 health. Tainted Magic is reliable damage if you hit an ability. However, so basic attacks are less reliable in general. That is a consideration. So even if you know, hitting somebody with a snipe when they're at 1,000 health, you know, isn't necessarily. You could have always, you know, it's reliable. You know that you're going to deal that damage, whereas the basic attacks aren't necessarily, you know, reliable. You can miss. So, and that is missed value that you could have otherwise gotten just by landing that Knock Knock and applying Tainted Magic. So, yes, in some scenarios, especially in a prolonged engagement where you're always basic attacking, you could, you know, you could be missing basic attacks, and you could be missing stuff like that. At least Tainted Magic is going. It is working. You're getting some value. Ho!
10K hype. Congratulations. Keep up the amazing work.
Ollie, cool. $10. Thank you so much, guys. Huge hype in chat for Ollie. Thank you so much. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ollie. You're making my dreams come true. Thanks, man. Thank you so much, man. I really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna add that into the goal before I forget here. Where are you? Calculator. There you are. Thank you so much, man. It really means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Thank you. It really means a lot. I appreciate it. Lurker Original. Thank you very much for follow. Welcome to the channel. What brings you here today? Yeah, that is a really good point. Tainted Magic, it's reliable. If you can hit your snipe, it's reliable. So, like, I don't know. It is reliable. That is true. Against fighters and tanks, Tainted Magic can have up to 8 times as much value as power. depending on the engagement. Obviously, if you're bruising it out with them, and they're at half health, you know, or they're at 1,000 health, yes, not going to be. But then again, it still is consistent damage. So, but you know, if you're just sniping, if you're sniping a tank, well, then that's going to be doing some. Then that is going to be doing some serious damage. And that's about it. There you go. The opportunity to love your content, been watching for a long time. Oh, thanks, Ollie. Cool. Thank you, man. That really means a lot. Thank you. If you make a chart that includes the damage from Knock Knock and compare the to damage without it, right? Just apples to apples. It's really all that doing other things like that will really kind of clutter it up. And the opportunity to there you go. So there you go. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. The opportunity to poke down the target, you land one snipe. You know, that deals quite a bit of damage. And then you kind of go around, you land another one. After that second snipe, or even actually after the first, depending on who, you can then follow that up with a reliable 6 to 8 second engagement where you follow up with another snipe into a couple of basic attacks into the back it up into that and finish them off with a snipe. I think actually makes it worth it, to be honest with you. I think it's worth it. That's really tough. So it's half as valuable. It's half as valuable on a target with 700-800 health. But it's reliable. It's reliable. You can miss basic attacks. You can miss that. I mean, yeah, your snipe you can miss too, I guess. But like, I don't know, man. That's I don't know. That's my opinion, I think. Opportunity to poke and follow up with a reliable 6 to 8 second engagement on any target makes it worth it, in my opinion. I think so. I think so. I think that's it. I think so. I think so. Because like even if you land, like even if somebody's at full health and you land a knock, that's like that's 230 damage plus any power you put on it. So it's probably like 300 damage plus one of these. So it's 400 and something damage that brings any caster or carry down to 1,800, meaning that you can land, you can get another snipe into some basic attacks, into a back it up, some more basic attacks, and finish them off with a snipe. Boom. Like, it's just, I think that's honestly, I honestly think it's worth it. Because even if you do that on a tank, like, look at this damage. Look at this damage from Tainted Magic. Isn't that just dumb? Like, yeah. Okay. There you go. Am I past my bedtime? Oh shit. Uh-oh! This is Sylphin even watching? Is she watching? Is she watching? Is she gonna get off before I can see who's watching? She's probably watching, isn't she? Sweetie, are you watching? Participants. Hey. Hey. Where's my... Hey, I can't see who's in the chat. But anyways, I gotta go. Danny BB4, thank you very much for the follow. We just finished Tainted Magic. You guys will see Stinger Boost. You'll see this video out tomorrow. Tainted Magic will be on Saturday then. So, yeah, you guys will see that. I also have a Greystone deck to do tomorrow morning, and then we got some more Wraith, I think. Yeah. It's really hard. I rock. Thanks, Danny. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, Pythian's on. Nice. Who else is on? I want to see who else is on here. Veffy. Oh yeah, he does have his. Nice. Who else is on? Who else is on here? Who else is on? Who else is on? I don't know anybody. Zetnum, hey! Are you on? Are you on? Who's on? Who's on right now? I don't know who's on. Oh, Huddy. Huddy. We're going over to Huddy, man. Going over to Huddy. Oh, what's he playing? Oh, Lawbreakers. Nice. Go on over to Huddy if you guys would like. What is everybody playing? Nobody's playing Paragon, man. Alright. Let's go over to, let's go on over to Squanto. Let's go. And it does have the sub button. She's a wonderful person. Head on over to Squanto, guys. She's a wonderful person. She's also a fellow teacher, so she's fantastic. Head on over to her. Thank you guys for watching. I will be on tomorrow a little bit later than otherwise, but I should be on. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. All your support means so much. 10,000 subscribers, man. All of your guys' donations, just crazy. So thank you guys very much. Really appreciate it. See you guys tomorrow. Come back tomorrow for some more Wraith and some videos as well. See you guys then.